I love to know that the rest of the world is as crazy and organized obsessed as I am.
Ever wonder what Khloe's mansions are really worth? With a net worth of over $50 million, Khloe is spending her cash expanding her empire in business, fashion, and real estate. The star is the owner of multiple million-dollar mansions and properties. Let's take an inside look at the lavish, at-home lifestyle of fashion and business mogul Khloe Kardashian.
I'm back on the list?
On top of her successful projects such as Revenge Body, executive producing a true crime show, Good American denim brand, and revenue from her television appearances, Khloe has also entered the real estate market with several multi-million-dollar property purchases. The star's most recent investment is a new construction mansion in Hidden Hills. The modern farmhouse-style home boasts over 16,500 square feet. That's big. Khloe dipped deep into the Kardashian pockets to pay the $17 million price tag on her new home. The home sits adjacent to a new construction by the Jenner momager, Kris Jenner. Jenner recently built her own dream home on the same lot. Kris's mansion cost her around $20 million, making the total value of the Khloe-Kris property a whopping $37 million. Together, the mansions pack in over 20,000 square feet of living space on 1.5 acres of land, not to mention massive side-by-side outdoor pools. Some of the other family members also live in the Hidden Hills area, making the affluent neighborhood a Jenner hotspot. After dropping tens of millions on the new matching mother-daughter construction, Kris Jenner revealed that she is still the owner of her other Hidden Hills mansion that was made famous on the family's reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What are your thoughts on Kris and Khloe living in such close quarters? At least the 37-year-old mom has a grandma babysitter right next door. Khloe moved into the new home just before Christmas of 2020 and shared some pictures of her decorations and green, silver, and white holiday trees and mantle. While Khloe bought the property independently, her on-again, off-again relationship with Tristan may soon move full-time into the humble abode. The NBA star and father of Khloe's daughter, True, recently sold his house in Encino in July for $8.5 million. Does this mean they're back together? Yes? No? We might never know with these two, but they might be thinking about the best way to co-parent beautiful True. During round 1 of the Tristan-Coco relationship, the pair put a little more distance between themselves and Khloe's family when they moved to Cleveland, Ohio, while he played basketball. They bought the 6-bedroom, 7-bathroom home for $1.9 million, and it featured a wine cellar, billiards room, poker room, bar. The NBA player later put the house on the market, eventually selling for $2.5 million. While packing up the house, Khloe shared pictures of the rooms to Instagram, writing, "Cleveland, I'm going to miss you. What a beautiful place for the next family to enjoy and love. This is where we brought True home." Even though it's hard to keep track of their hot and cold relationship, Khloe has said that she will always have special feelings for Thompson and that she is still very loyal. And even while apart, the parents still focused on raising True together and attending birthday parties and events as a family. For the 3-year-old's recent birthday, Khloe threw a cousins-only get-together complete with bounce house, Disney characters from Frozen and The Princess and the Frog, face painting, balloons, and the whole family. Khloe shared a tribute to her daughter on Instagram, and the basketball star also posted a message to his daughter saying, "My princess, happy 3rd birthday." Before buying the Hidden Hills mansion, Khloe was a longtime resident of a gorgeous estate in the Oaks in Calabasas. The home featured a private walking path outside leading to a private meditation area, a guest house big enough for all the Jenner siblings, and incredible views of the Malibu canyons. Khloe had the interior of the house done by designer to the stars, Martin Lawrence Boulard. Khloe spent a lot of time remodeling the house to her exact specifications and taste. Renovations were also done by Waldo Fernandez and Tommy Clements. The team of designers created a modern look in the 6-bedroom home, with black hardwood floors contrasted with plush white furniture, natural light, and bright, airy decor. There are also 6 fireplaces and an elevator. Boulard created a Moroccan-style outdoor entertaining space with real orange trees, as well as a cozy hideaway for intimate movie nights, which included faux fur throws and built-in fridges for mid-film refreshments. For Khloe's love of fashion, she had a massive beauty and accessories closet built in to house her collections of bags, shoes, and cosmetics. In 2016, the house was featured in Architectural Digest for its incredible designs, and was also on Scott Disick's home renovation show in 2019, Flip It Like Disick. Khloe unloaded the 9,360 square foot Calabasas home last year, putting it on the market for $18.9, but selling it for $15.5 million. It was still a good investment since she only paid $7.2 million when she purchased it from Justin Bieber years earlier. Before the Biebs, the home was owned by Nicole Murphy, the ex-wife of comedian Eddie Murphy. The home was sold by Khloe to yet another famous star, YouTuber Darman, and his partner Laura G, making the estate a record holder for the highest price per square foot ever sold in the area. The gated community is home to stars like Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker, and other famous celebs. Before moving out of the Calabasas mansion, Khloe shared a last look on her Instagram, writing, "Bye-bye, beautiful house." During Khloe's now-ended marriage to professional athlete Lamar, the couple moved to a home in Tarzana. While house hunting, the newlyweds actually lived in an SLS hotel room for 6 months. Finally, the 6-bedroom house was purchased by the couple. The Mediterranean-style villa is in Mulholland Park and includes beautiful custom closets, details of mosaic tiles, an outdoor waterfall and spa, and party-friend fire pits in the backyard. After the couple split, the 8,000-square-foot home was sold to Big Bang Theory actress Kylie Coco Sweeting and her husband, Ryan Sweeting, for $5.499 million. When the house sold, Khloe moved into her brother Rob's apartment in LA before finding her own single-girl digs. Million-dollar mansions, pools, and walk-in closets weren't always a part of Coco's lavish lifestyle. Before the success of her television and fashion projects, Khloe was finding her way in the world after moving out of her parents' home at 16 years old. The star's first grown-up home was a rental in Laurel Canyon, where she worked as an assistant for an older man and his family. After that unique living situation, Khloe moved into an apartment with 4 roommates, who were all guys. One of her roommates was none other than The Game. Khloe and the rapper have remained friends throughout the years, even after she moved out shortly after realizing that living with a bunch of dudes was not all it's cracked up to be. She said, "I quickly decided it was not the life for me." After that, Khloe moved into a Woodland Hills home with her late father, big-time lawyer Robert Kardashian. Then, at 21, Khloe took over Mom Kris's old house in the same neighborhood, where she says she lived only in the master bedroom since she didn't have enough furniture to fill the massive house. While Khloe was filming some of her spin-off reality series in Miami and the Hamptons, she lived at some gorgeous homes as well, which were rented. Khloe and her sisters rented a waterfront cottage while filming Kourtney and Khloe Take the Hamptons in 2014. The 8,900 square foot beach house later went on the market for $13.95 million. Thinking of renting the vintage-style cottage for your own summer vacay? The price tag for a holiday summer weekend is just around $295,000. The 5-bedroom house has everything you need for a bit of time away from the city: a professional kitchen, outdoor fireplace, sunset views, and an Instagram-worthy pool.
Like the other members of the Kar-Jenner clan, Kourtney Kardashian also has an impressive abode. Kourtney Kardashian has a passion for interior design, and previously said she would have loved to pursue it as a career if she hadn't found fame on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So it's understandable that her family home is styled to perfection and is truly luxurious. Her house in LA is beyond gorgeous, but her new $12 million house in Palm Springs is an oasis.
Well, this has been super exciting.
Kourt's new house has the most gorgeous views. Located in a gated upscale La Quinta neighborhood, the contemporary mansion was newly constructed this year. The front door opens directly into the great room, which is appropriately titled because it spans the entire length of the home and features mesmerizing northwestern views of the Santa Rosa Mountains through walls of glass. There's also a beautiful infinity pool flanked by 3 towering palm trees on either side, with the snow-capped mountain peaks in the distance. This is the perfect backdrop for Kourt to share her sunbathing photos with her 126 million Instagram followers. The great room boasts an open floor plan. There's a custom bar with quartz countertops, plus a wine room and kitchen with top-of-the-line finishes and appliances. The chef's kitchen is designed with minimalism in mind and is made up of an expansive marble island with granite slab counters and a butler's pantry. Wide-ranging glass doors slide away, blending indoor and outdoor living spaces with an outdoor kitchen and custom custom fire features, perfect for roasting marshmallows. The 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom contemporary mansion comes fully furnished, with neutral decor deriving its colors from the natural surroundings. The bedrooms, guest rooms, and office spaces are not only big, but offer a plethora of utilization. Lots of floor-to-ceiling windows provide easy access to the outdoors. Both the office space and master bedroom come generously accessorized with flat-screen TVs. Spanning 9,335 square feet and situated on nearly an acre, the property comes with an attached guest house. The home is entered through a tranquil courtyard complete with a sitting area, custom water features, and a fire display that leads into the great room. Due to the desert sun, the house has very few windows. In addition, the greenery primarily features palm trees and drought-tolerant plantings in the front yard, along with the deep emerald gleam of artificial turf. Palm trees, desert fronds, and perfectly manicured landscaping greet visitors in the front yard, and the stone steps leading up to the entrance light up on the underside. The mansion is part of the exclusive gated community at the Madison Club in La Quinta, known for its high-profile clientele. Current Madison Club residents are a who's who collection of celebrities and business moguls that include Kris Jenner, Irving Azoff, Cindy Crawford, Nike's Phil Knight, LA Fitness founder Louis Welch, and Apple CEO Tim Cook. The property is situated on nearly an acre of land and boasts a 15-hole golf course designed by Tom Fazio. Kourtney won't have any shortage of luxury amenities in La Quinta's Madison Club. For HOA fees of $1,485, Madison Club has an array of amenities. The gated community comes with a private clubhouse, an array of 5-star restaurants and dining options, as well as endless fitness, well-being, and spa facilities. There are also wellness pursuits, as the community's official website puts it, with state-of-the-art fitness facilities and spa amenities available to owners.
Who let you choose black covers for your furniture? Disgusting.
While she spent Memorial Day at her new mansion, Kourtney has long primarily resided in the Calabasas estates at the Oaks Enclave, which is a gated community within another gated community. It's an ultra-private luxury community just a short drive over the Ventura Freeway from Kris's residence. Her lavishly contemporary mansion was designed by prominent architect Richard Landry, originally built for retired NFL superstar Keyshawn Johnson, renovated by designer Martin Lawrence Bullard, and was photographed and filmed for Architectural Digest in 2016. Kourt and her former partner Scott Disick bought their Calabasas mansion in February of 2014 for $7.4 million. The single-family house was built in 2011. The pair, with their children Mason, Penelope, and Rain, lived in the house until the couple's separation. The two split in July 2015, and Scott officially moved out in January of 2016. At first, Kourtney didn't have an interest in interior design until her daughter Penelope developed an interest. Since then, Kourtney is all about making sure everything in her house looks just so. "I feel like your aesthetic is that every single thing should look nice," she expressed. "Like whether it's a sponge in your kitchen or if it's the scissors that you use. I remember being like, oh my god, you only live once, I need to have the best scissors. It's not that it's super expensive." Like the house in Palm Springs, the mansion in LA also has a neutral color palette with a contemporary feel. The 6-bedroom, 7-full, and 2 half-bathroom house sits on 1.86 acres. It features a home theater room, a spa, and an exercise room with a sauna. There's a 4-car garage and an extra long swimming pool to cool off in. It is said that potential buyers will love the pedigree and privacy of Kardashian's home, as it's one of the few homes in the area that sits along the Malibu Canyon. The Mediterranean-style house has an airy living space featuring vaulted ceilings, a modern fireplace, and huge glass doors that open out onto the garden, much like her Palm Springs home. Kourtney definitely knows what she likes. The luxury LA Pads grounds include an outdoor pool, basketball courts, a covered terrace, and plenty of open green spaces, making it the ideal home for the family. In their backyard, the family often enjoys movie nights and home camping trips. Her son Rain's bedroom features a bed in the shape of a house with built-in shelving for his toys on either side. The room has a curtained-off section with a separate play area and a cool monochrome color palette. And how stylish is Kourtney's bathroom? With a monochrome two-room aesthetic featuring open shelving to display towels and all of her pampering essentials, plus a sleek vanity unit topped with a vase of red roses, it's the perfect spot for the busy mom of three to unwind. And she has a chandelier in the bathroom? Now that's classy. Kourtney's kitchen has a modern gray color scheme with stainless steel worktops and backsplashes, and a built-in shelf over the oven where she has a selection of herbs and spices on display. Glass-fronted cabinets offer a look at neatly stacked plates, bowls, and mugs. Kourtney's interior designer, Martin Lawrence Bullard, shared a look inside Kourtney's office over the summer, revealing that it includes a chair that once belonged to former French President Mitterrand in the 1970s. The vintage chairs are from Pierre Generet and can sell for over 10,000 pounds a pair, and are positioned next to a Jules Leloup desk, another designer whose furniture can sell for anywhere between 2,000 to 73,000 pounds online. Inside her guest room, Kourtney said that she wanted to give off a hotel vibe with fresh bathrobes and towels, extra blankets, and bottled water. Just like the rest of her family, Kourtney also has a wardrobe most women would dream of, with floor-to-ceiling shelving lining her huge shoe collection, as well as open clothing rails and a cabinet of accessories. There's also a room to do at-home Pilates. On Flip It Like Disick, a playhouse was created for their kids. Her children's playhouse provides a technology-free place for them to play and read with some old books that she and her sister Kim used to enjoy when they were children. Kourtney's two previous houses were also in Calabasas. Her first home was purchased for $300,000 in 1998 and sold for $795,000 in 2010. They purchased their second house in December of 2010 for $1.7 million and sold it in 2014 for $3.5 million. Back in the early days, Kourtney called an East Calabasas condo her home. Not quite a household name yet, the single gal lived in this 2-bed, 3-bath spread while her star continued to rise. Built in 1987, the 2,245 square foot starter home was Kourtney's official bachelorette pad. She moved out once Mason was born. She moved into her $3.5 million mansion with her new family. The house was 5,400 square feet with a large pool, a spa, and a covered loggia. The elegant 2-story property has 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a homey-looking family kitchen, and features a tastefully landscaped pool area. As an avid design lover, Kourtney teamed up with celebrity decorator Jeff Andrews to transform this property into a bold abode with a maximalist style.
Before their Hidden Hills lifestyle took effect, the couple were owners of a 9,000 square foot interior Bel Air mansion that they purchased for $9 million in 2013. The couple made some significant renovations to the Mediterranean-style villa. The newly renovated design showed early hints of their austere philosophy of their most recent home, with clean, white exterior walls, simple landscaping, and minimal color. The couple took out the hardwood floors and added modern, wrought iron accents. Outside, the yard featured an infinity pool, lawn, and a pavilion. Wondering how Kim keeps things so clean with 4 little kids running around? The star told Architectural Digest, "I run around the house with towels. We have a great playroom, and that's where all the markers and the paints and the colors are, and I really overdo it in the playroom so that by the time they're done there, they have no desire to take a pen on a nice piece of furniture." Kim had the chef's kitchen done with cool stone countertops and stainless steel appliances. The home also featured huge open spaces with high ceilings and a curved stone staircase. In 2017, they were able to completely flip it and resell for a profit. Kim and Kanye listed the mansion for a cool $17.8 million, sparking the singer's interest in the real estate business. The renovated property was transferred to a Ukrainian billionaire, Marina Akhton. A year later, the property sold again for a loss at $14 million. Still a little out of our budget. Before letting it go to the slowly reviving NYC market, Kim and Kanye held a luxury apartment in the heart of the city that never sleeps. Previously Kanye's bachelor pad, the 2,427 square foot 1-bedroom Soho apartment with 10-foot ceilings was designed by the Italian artist and architect Claudio Silvestrin. The space had a relaxing, spa-like design that the rapper loved after moving into the apartment when he was 26. The big city home features a modern kitchen, floor-to-ceiling windows and a massive walk-in closet. However, the one-bedroom apartment wasn't all that kid-friendly, and as the former couple's family expanded to 1, then 4 kiddos, they decided to move on. The property was listed recently for $3.99 million, taking a hit from its previous price tag of $4.7 million. The natural light-filled space has been on the market a couple of times, making it a real option for anyone wanting to experience the Kardashian lifestyle. The apartment has a loft-like feel with plenty of space to turn the calming, open-concept living area into a cozy, art-filled home. Located in a luxurious doorman building in the Soho neighborhood, the apartment also has access to a sunny rooftop deck with 360-degree views of the city. Who doesn't love a good million-dollar view of NYC? Fans of the cowboy life, Kim and Kanye added Bighorn Mountain Ranch to their list of homes. Bighorn Ranch ran the pair around $15 million in 2019, just months after purchasing a monster Lake Ranch property for the same price. Additional add-ons and renovations have brought the real estate up to $28 million. Kim and Kanye enjoyed getting away from the city and enjoying mountain living. They purchased the ranches with the intention of spending plenty of time with the kids in the great outdoors. Part of the property features fields where horses, cows, and other animals graze during the days. There are also lakes filled with fish, elk, and deer. The Wyoming real estate located near Yellowstone National Park features everything a big city power couple could want or need. Their second ranch included not 1, but 2 helicopter pads. The properties also feature several log cabins and lodges for family and guests, each with a sauna and gorgeous views of the mountains and natural wildlife. The ranch has a restaurant, saloon, office buildings, a state-of-the-art shooting range, and an event venue. In all, the Kardashian West Wyoming estate, now called Westlake Ranch, includes 6,713 acres with 27 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms. Westlake Ranch is also near the resort town of Jackson, where some of the Kardashian family enjoy vacationing at the luxurious Amangani Resort. A night at the hotel can run guests up to $2,100 per night. In 2019, Kanye also took on a 15,000-acre ranch in Cody, Wyoming. He paid $7.7 million for the Big Sky Country estate. The estate is one of 8 of the Monster Lake Ranch resort properties, of which Kanye owns 3. The performer stated that he wanted to transform the expansive space into something called Yeezy Campus, including a sheep farm, skate park, and more. Ye planned to collaborate with artists and architects to develop the land. Part of those plans included a 10-bedroom, 52,000-square-foot mansion with 2 underground garages. The ranch was also the residence of the brief presidential candidate during the couple's 2020 separation. The rappers stayed on the ranch while Kim lived at their LA home with the kids. In addition to their various homesteads, the former couple has also had some business-oriented real estate over the years. Kim had her 2,260-square-foot condo in Calabasas turned into an office that she used for her early business ventures. Although she never actually lived there, she admired the apartment and kept it in her real estate portfolio even after moving her brand's offices elsewhere. She put the space, designed by Vincent Van Duysen, on the market in 2019 for $3.5 million. Kanye also has a Yeezy headquarters property located in Calabasas. Architecture firm Willow Perron and Associates designed the 14,390-square-foot open concept space. The minimalist feel of the Yeezy office is very on brand with Kanye's chosen aesthetic. With an impressive 30-foot-long white sofa, the HQ space is used for business meetings, for the clothing and shoe line, as well as a recording studio for the rapper's musical projects. West has previously worked with Perron for concept stage designs, album covers, and fashion shows. As another interesting project, Kanye purchased 320 acres of land in California in 2019, where he attempted to build dome-like structures to be used as low-income housing. The homes were demolished, however, when the star failed to secure the proper building permits. The family took over some land in La Quinta, California, in a golfing-friendly area known as the Madison Club community. They spent $6.3 million on the 2 acres acres of underdeveloped land in the Coachella Valley close to properties owned by both Kris and Kylie Jenner. In 2020, the momager and matriarch of the clan dropped $12 million on her own Palm Springs mansion. The Madison Club is popular with California's elite for its many luxurious amenities. The exclusive private residence features high-end golf courses and restaurants where the privacy of the rich and famous is respected. Think old-school country club meets modern Hollywood. The club, designed by Addison Misner, also features a private clubhouse with a spa and movie theater. Kim and Kanye's property purchase includes outdoor activities such as horseback riding, tennis, biking, and even life coaching. The development of the Palm Springs properties isn't surprising given the former couple's growing business empire. The rapper said in 2018 that he hoped to develop multiple homes and become one of the biggest real estate developers of all time. While Ye tends to get ahead of himself with goals, he's well on his way to taking over the market with multiple properties. The only question is, would you live in any of these houses? Kanye tried to expand his real estate empire even further in 2018 when he surprised Kim with a luxury Miami, Florida condo as a Christmas gift. The Faina House condo was listed for $14 million and had a beautiful beachfront view of the ocean. The high-rise apartment was designed by the architecture firm Foster & Partners and included a huge outdoor balcony overlooking the beach. Kim, however, wasn't too pleased with the spontaneous, pricey purchase. Before closing, Kanye backed out of his purchase and the condo was back on the market. No harm done, except for the $600,000 deposit loss. With a net worth of almost $2 billion, Kanye probably wasn't too worried about it. As for Kim's pre-divorce goals, she told Vogue Arabia, "I see us living on a ranch in Wyoming, occasionally going to Palm Springs and our home in Los Angeles, and becoming a lawyer." Hey, 2 out of 3 isn't too bad.
My favorite room in my house is my bedroom.
A home fit for a billionaire. What does the inside of Kylie Jenner's iconic home look like? Kylie is one of the youngest billionaires in Hollywood, and she has an impressive real estate portfolio. She got into the property game when she was still a teenager, and now her homes reflect her lavish tastes. What's next for Kylie? She's about to build her dream house. The 22-year-old just bought a 5-acre property near her family for a whopping $15 million. While it might not look like much now, the star plans to build an 18,000 square foot mega mansion for her and her family. How long has Kylie been buying, selling, and revamping luxury homes? Well, she got started young. The model, reality star, businesswoman, mom, and real estate mogul got into the property game when she was just 17 years old. It seems that as her net worth grows, her impressive portfolio grows with it. Kylie bought her first home in 2015, and while this house is one that most people dream about, it was just a starter home for the billionaire. At the time, Kylie was just launching her lip kits and starting to make a name for herself as a makeup mogul. She bought the house for $2.6 million. The mansion was a 5,100 square foot, 5-bedroom Tuscan-style home that sat on a half-acre of land. The home was in the Oaks of Calabasas, home to other members of the Kardashian family and other A-list celebs. You wouldn't think a 17-year-old decorated this home. The villa had an open-plan monochrome living room to die for, complete with a white stone fireplace and French doors that opened up to an amazing swimming pool. Not bad for a teenager. Every home aficionado wants to know about the kitchen. After all, that's where the family congregates. The kitchen in this home was super modern and had a huge sofa. We can totally imagine the whole Kardashian-Jenner clan hanging out in this kitchen. It wouldn't be Kylie's home without a glam room, would it? The home had a custom glam room with illuminated vanity, mirrored walls, and unique drawers for her and her sisters to get glam in. Where do you go next when your starter home is already so lavish? Well, you make a profit. She sold her first home for $3.2 million and moved on to the next. While the Cape Cod home in Calabasas was still on the market, Kylie splurged on not 1, not 2, but 3 properties. This time, Kylie had her sights set on the Hidden Hills. Her first purchase was a mini mansion that she spent $6 million on. She picked up the property in May 2016, and only a few months later in August, decided to buy the property next door. Because who doesn't need more space? The mini mansion, a 7,000 square foot Cape Cod style home, had 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. If that wasn't enough, it came with a wine cellar, pool, theater room, 4-car garage, and massive walk-in closet. If there's one thing a Kardashian Jenner needs, it's a massive closet. The modern home came with all the furnishings, but maintained a classic demeanor, just like Kylie. In the backyard, the pool glistens in the sun with a water feature that screams Hollywood. So why'd she buy the property next door? She scooped up the neighboring property for $4.5 million because her business was growing at a rapid pace, and she wanted to use the 5,200 square foot property as her office. This house was also complete with a pool. Just in case any pool parties at the main residence hit capacity, she was ready with a backup. Again, the home looks super homey and classic, with a few really unique accents. As we now know, Kylie didn't end up using the home for her business. Well, not for a long time at least, because she sold it for $5.3 million, a pretty nice profit in 2017. 1 year later, in 2018, her mini mansion was also sold in an off-market deal for $6.7 million. Kylie sure has learned how to flip a home. They say the third time's the charm. Well, it seems like Kylie found a home that she really loved in her third property purchased in 2016. After spending $12 million on a Hidden Hills mansion, she turned her main residence into a pink paradise. Unlike her previous properties, this one felt so Kylie, so custom, and so pink. She was obviously proud of how much it reflected her as well, as she was featured in Architectural Digest.
But with this home, I wanted to go to the next level of fun and color and just pretty much an expression.
The magazine celebrated the home for being a dazzling home, animated with pop brio and youthful energy. Designer Martin Lawrence Boulard told the magazine, "When we started this project, she wasn't even old enough to drink legally. This was her first really grown-up house." Kylie worked closely with the designer, making sure that every inch of the home was perfect for her. Kylie has a wardrobe to die for, so it's no surprise that closets and drawers are really important to her. She told the magazine that she had to make sure they were absolutely perfect. The house feels like a daydream. Kylie's white lacquer and acrylic grand piano, gold-leafed ceiling, and vintage furniture were all pieces that spoke to Kylie's personality and aesthetic. She really used the design of the home to express herself. She didn't skimp out when it came to comfort either. The magazine noted her Patagonia shearling, silk and alpaca carpets, snow leopard patterned velvet on the bar stools, and fur bed covers. We know from Keeping Up with the Kardashians that while Kylie is private, she loves to host her friends and family, and it's obvious that this house was made for entertaining. Boulard even told Architectural Digest that there's nothing so precious in the house that you can't stand, jump, or dance on it. Kylie took custom to the next level with this home. Even the leather upholstery on the chairs was custom dyed to match colors from Kylie's famous lipstick collection. Halfway through the home reno, Kylie found out she was pregnant with Stormi, which sent the team back to the drawing board to make sure that a nursery and playroom fit for a princess could be incorporated into the decor. One of the best parts of this home is all the amazing art. She has a cheeky series of sculptures from artist Beau Dunn's Size Does Matter series, Andy Warhol dollar sign lithographs, and a dramatic portrait of herself. The home everyone's talking about, though, is her latest purchase, her Holmby Hills Resort compound. That's right, the star bought a resort compound that comes with 7 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, 2 guest houses, and a guardhouse. There's also a chef's kitchen, a formal dining area, a gym, bars, an outdoor projection screen, and everything you could ever dream up in a home. The home was listed for $45 million, but Kylie got a deal and snagged the property for $36 million. You probably recognize the house from Kylie's latest Instagram posts that look like she's on vacation, but nope, she's just at home. The single-story home is more than 15,000 square feet and has its own guardhouse at the front to ensure that the star and her family are safe while at home. The Kardashians are known for their commitment to working out, and that'll be no problem for Kylie, as the home has a home gym, championship-level tennis court, championship-level basketball court, and pool. Too bad the house doesn't also come with a personal trainer. The home is super modern, but also looks like a castle fit for royalty. Every accent and piece of decor looks so carefully chosen to match the aesthetic of the home. With high ceilings, so many places for guests to lounge, and cement walls, this really does feel like the natural next home for Kylie after seeing her previous homes. Kylie has grown so much in such little time, and this house reflects that. She has plenty of room for her family, and this feels like the most mature and most Kylie purchases so far. The pool area is really a spectacle. Compared to her previous pools, this one takes the cake. It's surrounded by lounge space and is beautifully decorated. One might think they were on vacation in a tropical country when hanging out in this backyard. Not only are the pool and living areas immaculate, but the bar is one that you would expect to see at a 5-star hotel. This is the perfect home for someone who loves to host and entertain.
This house is definitely more glam.
The home also feels like it's so open. We can just imagine all the Kardashian kids loving this house. But will Kylie stay in it for long? The billionaire businesswoman just dropped $15 million on a 5-acre piece of land so that she can build her own dream house. While it feels like she's already had her dream house 5 times, dreams can change. The land used to belong to Miley Cyrus, who used it for her animals, and now Kylie plans to build an $18,000 mega mansion there. We guess $15,000 wasn't quite enough. We wonder if Kylie is planning on growing her family to fill this house. Even if she's not, she has enough family members between her sisters, brothers, and all their children. We know every single square foot will go to good use. The land is near her sister Khloe and mom Kris's homes. Kylie really has earned the title of real estate queen. She joins other Hollywood celebrities who are known for their real estate portfolios, like Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, Patrick Dempsey, and Jennifer Aniston. And she did it all before turning 25. Rumor has it she could be back together with her ex-boyfriend and Stormi's father, Travis Scott. If the rumors are true, we just know the two of them would have so much fun designing the home for their family. If the rumors aren't true, we know Kylie will make the best of it, creating the most amazing space for her family. We can't wait to find out what architect, designer, and artist she's working with, because they're sure to be top-notch. We wonder if Kylie building her dream home will inspire her sisters to renovate or work on dream homes of their own. Kim is in the midst of a divorce. Kourtney is in a hot new relationship with Travis Barker. Khloe has said she's interested in growing her family, and Kendall's relationship with Devin Booker seems to be stronger than ever. All great excuses to work on their homes. One thing the Kardashians know well is style. From their wardrobes to their real estate, the Kar-Jenner clan love luxurious homes. So it's no surprise Khloe Kardashian spent millions on her property to build her dream home from scratch. Despite some drama in the beginning, the Keeping Up star is ready to move in, and we're here to share all the deets on her new Hidden Hills mega mansion.
It's awesome.
Number 1. How much Khloe's mega mansion cost? Khloe is yet to share the full details of her home with the public, from amenities to cost. The actual cost for building the entire mansion hasn't been confirmed, but what we do know is that Khloe spent $17 million for her property, built in the same compound as her momager, Kris Jenner, who also forked over 8 figures, $20 million to be exact, making their total $37 million.
And we had to get a big house.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. The mother-daughter duo is basically living out their very own modern-day Grey Gardens fantasy. The 1.5 acres both properties sit on used to be part of 3 acres that belonged to Ron Tudor, father of $1 Million Listing star Tracy Tudor, and once rented by Britney Spears. Number 2. 8 rooms fit for a queen. We also know the farmhouse style. Property has at least 8 rooms, and with a family the size of the Kar-Jenner clan who loves spending time together and occasionally moving in for long periods of time, it makes sense. Like when Kim moved in with Kris when she and Kanye were married and waiting for the beige palace to be completed, and then spent years living with mom. Or when Rob lived with Khloe and Lamar and became the 3rd branch of their little family tree. It's not just 8 bedrooms that makes Khloe's new home mega, it's the 9.5 bathrooms. A home truly fit for the queen Khloe is. Number 3. Khloe's new pantry is more organized than a store. We know Coco is the queen of organization.
Everything is just categorized.
And those cookie jars are forever ingrained in our memories. So there's no surprise that one of the first rooms she was ready to show off on her sister Kourtney's Poosh website was her pantry. And what an impeccably organized and color-coordinated pantry it is. Everything has its own spot in different jars and organizing cubbies that cost approximately $2,000. Yes, Khloe spent 2,000 smackaroos on her pantry organizers. The best part? They're all labeled too. She'll never have to rummage around to find that one bag of flour or cereal like the rest of us. Number 4, True's aesthetically pleasing bedroom. Of course, the princess of the house gets her very own room all decked out and pink as can be. In her most recent birthday post for True, Khloe shared a glimpse of her bedroom. Filled with baby pink, blue, and purple balloons covering her bed, perfect for Princess Thompson. The shelves in her room match the princess theme too, with a ginormous crystal sitting at the top, with a princess tea set and other tchotchkes like a bedazzled swan paperweight. Number 5, Khloe has to have a state-of-the-art home gym. Khloe spends a lot of time on her fitness and has spent years building the perfect at-home routine, so there's no way she wouldn't build a gym for her every need in her dream home. And that she did. Filled with thousands of dollars of equipment from ellipticals, treadmills, Stairmaster, and weight racks, this busy mom doesn't need to go far to get a good workout in. Number 6, whose house is bigger? If we're solely looking at square footage, Mom Kris Jenner's property takes the lead, being slightly larger than Khloe's, with hers being 16,500 square feet and Khloe's 10,000 square feet. But does that really matter when they both have grand backyards with luxurious pools that have their own cabanas and spas? We don't think so. Plus, Khloe's 8 bedrooms, the organized pantry, basketball court, and 8-car garage make the home feel like her very own private resort. And sharing the 1.5 acres of property makes it all feel like the perfect luxurious getaway. Nestled in the exclusive community in the San Fernando Valley, a perfect location for the mother and daughter to live the soft life they deserve. Number 7, a giant kitchen perfect for entertaining. One thing we know about Khloe Kardashian is she loves to cook, bake, and organize her cookie jars. So it's not a surprise to us that she built the kitchen of her dreams. Our dreams, everybody's dreams. With a marble island big enough to fit her favorite dishes and her cookie jars, and still have enough room left over for her daughter and cousins to dance around the kitchen having a blast. This kitchen has come a long way from the construction site Khloe shared on Instagram. To be honest, it looks like absolute goals and seems to fit the Kardashians' love for beige rooms. It's already starting to look like Khloe's house will be the fun house, the fun auntie with all the yummy snacks and all the jars of pickles you'll need. Number 8, taking a dip in style. When you've got 10,000 square feet to work with on a shared 1.5 acres of property, you best believe the backyard space is going to be decked out. And Khloe did not disappoint. Just ask True, who was happily splashing away in the rectangle pool, decorated with stone statues at the tail end. The statue in the middle being the focal point of the pool. But that's not all. The backyard is, of course, perfectly manicured lawns. In a promo clip for the Kardashians on Hulu, Khloe showed off her under-construction backyard with her covered patio, which will definitely come in handy under the California sun. Number 9, Coco's come a long way. At the tender age of 16, Khloe decided it was time to venture out on her own. She said at the time she was rebellious and wanted out of her parents' house, saying she was a little bit of a brat. The first place she lived in was with what she described as an old man who needed an assistant. From there, she made her way back to her father's home, the late Robert Kardashian, at 18. We can't forget the home she shared with her ex-husband Lamar in Tarzana that sold for $5.5 million to Big Bang Theory alum Kylie Coco. The 8,400 square foot home became home to Khloe's brother Rob for some time as well. Now Khloe's almost made it full circle back to basically living with her mom, but still has her sense of independence. After all, she's not the same 16-year-old. She's a mother now. Number 10, from J. Biebs to Coco, the Calabasas house has history. Khloe bought the home from Justin Bieber in 2014, who purchased it in 2012. Khloe bought the 11,000 square foot home for $7.2 million after Bieber sold it quietly because he had to make an escape following complaints from his neighbors, who became Khloe's neighbors. The home has 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, plus a guest house, which Khloe decorated all to her taste. Just from the pictures of the Calabasas house, the backyard looks like her favorite part of the house. Decked out with an outdoor fireplace, swinging couch set, a pool, and playhouse for True, Khloe put her touch on the place. Well, when you follow Bachelor Justin Bieber, adding her feminine touch with the landscaping and beauty and glam room is a necessity. Number 11, Khloe's eye for design is worth $15 million. Khloe's eye for design in the Calabasas house was what helped sell it for almost double the price she bought it 6 years before. She initially put it on the market for $18.95 million, but knocked off $3.5 million and sold it to YouTuber and videographer Darman. Khloe knew her worth, and the work she put into that mansion was worth the price tag, even if she had to knock a little off. The home is now considered the home with the highest price per square foot in the Calabasas neighborhood, all because Khloe knows how to make a good renovation, her most renovation of the home in 2019 following a split from Tristan Thompson. Out with the old and in with the new. She's now in with the newest new. Number 12. Khloe's Cleveland home can't compete. We can't forget the home she shared with Tristan during her short stint in Cleveland, when she was supporting her man and the father of her daughter. Tristan purchased the home for $1.9 million in 2015 when he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it was the first home Khloe brought True to, so it held a lot of memories for the parents. It also held amazing amenities like a wine cellar, billiards room, a poker room, a gym, and a theater, to name a few. The home also had 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, with a beautiful view of Lake Erie. Even though Cleveland never became Khloe's forever home, she was still fond of the memories when it sold for $2.5 million in 2021. 13. Will Tristan Thompson have a room? Short answer, not permanently. Tristan and Khloe's relationship has been put through the public ringer for years.
It just sucks. It has to be so public.
And it seems like this last mishap may be the last thing Khloe tolerates. But never say never. The two continue to co-parent their daughter True, but we're sure we'll see how their relationship develops over the course of the first season of the new show. According to The Sun, Khloe delayed her move-in because she was changing floor plans because of the split with Tristan. But despite the drama, her dream is ready. Number 14. Neighbors with the fam. With a big family, you're bound to be neighbors at some point, but maybe not as close as Khloe and Kris. They've only been living next door to each other for a short while, but Khloe's already deemed her mother an annoying neighbor. In the family's recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel, Khloe complained about her mother's dogs using the bathroom on her property. Yikes.
My mom will only have her dog use the restroom on my property.
It didn't end there. She also complained about her mother being a nosy neighbor, and Kris agreed she was the nosy neighbor. We are living for their little neighbor feud. Number 15. Construction drama almost got in the way. It's all good now that Khloe has moved into her dream home, but it didn't come without its share of drama. In the farewell season of Keeping Up, Khloe shared the struggles her and Kris were having with their contractors, who almost ran off with their money and the deeds to their land. Big yikes. But clearly, everything got sorted out because construction resumed later on in the year, despite COVID, and they were able to move into their shared property. Seems a little struggle makes it all worth it in the end. We're sure as the new Keeping Up season rolls out, we'll get to see more of the finished mansion. But for now, this is all we get from Khloe. What are some of your favorite features and amenities in her new mansion? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more on your favorite celebs.